Hey, my fellow blobs. I hope you're doing well. It's pretty close to Halloween. I've made no videos, so I'm coming out with something good. I hope you enjoyed that little intro I made. Today I'm going to be covering the disturbing PSA Iceberg chart. If you haven't heard of an iceberg chart and you have and you just haven't seen a video about them, basically they're a chart that ranges from the very top or the tip of the iceberg being the most well-known or least disturbing of entries, and then once you reach the bottom, which would be at the very base of the iceberg or even further below the depths, it would be the most obscure or the most disturbing of the entries on the list. Starting off, our first entry into the iceberg is kitchen workplace safety. It was a PSA that aired in 2007, which was commissioned by the WSIB in Ontario for their PreventIt.ca campaign. This PSA displays reasons to have a clean and safe workplace. I forgot to say this, but some of these videos may be disturbing, so if anything about child abuse or people going through harm makes you unnerved or disturbs you, just watch a different video. This probably will not be for you.
I'm the sous chef here. With any luck, I should be head chef by next year. I've got this amazing fiance, who I won't be marrying this weekend, because I'm about to be in a terrible accident. But really, I should have cleaned up the grease over there, and they should never put the deep fryer so close.
Somebody help me!
Charlie Says was a series of PSAs that displayed child safety using a cartoon cat and a child. Each episode had them in different scenarios that children could end up in and ended with a very important message. I did not think this one was very disturbing at all. I think it had really good messages, and it was pretty important to teach kids these things at a young age. It could be seen as slightly disturbing just because of the animation style, being kind of dated and seemingly kind of strange, but overall I think it's pretty good.
Charlie and I were out the back when Vera and Dave came by and said, "Come along for a picnic." And I was going, but Charlie said, he says I better tell Mum where I'm going. So we told him to wait while we went and asked. But Mum was talking to the milkman. And she talked such a long time that when I had asked her and she'd said yes, the others had gone. Mum asked us why we hadn't gone, and when I told her, she said we'd been good for not going, and would we like a day out with her instead? Charlie says, always tell your mummy before you go off somewhere, so she knows who you are with.
Terry Hall was a woman who suffered from severe disfigurements after smoking cigarettes for a very long time. The CDC put up PSAs that basically just showed what the long-term effects are of smoking, that you won't really learn outside of actually seeing them happen. These PSAs really disturbed me when I was younger, and they still do now, which is a big reason I'll never smoke personally. I do not want to end up like this. This shit is it's scary to me. So I do think it is the very top layer, so it's not the most disturbing, but it is easily one of the more disturbing PSAs that I've seen so far.
I'm Mary, and I used to be a smoker. I want to give you some tips about getting ready in the morning. more music than when your hand redefined. And now you're ready for the night.
Finishing off the top layer of the chart is the AntiDrug Puppet PSA. I've seen two videos that they generally fit the Anti-Drug Puppet type of PSA line, one of them being Hip Choice, which aired in 1993 in Canada, and then the one I'll be showing, which is literally just labeled the Anti-Drug Puppet PSA from the 90s. It was created by 62 KSMO in order to stop kids from doing drugs.
They say pot is cool. They say it's a great high. They say everybody does it. They say they're your friends. They're pulling your strings.
That concludes our voyage on the first tier of the iceberg. Now we'll delve just a little bit lower and start with the second set of entries. The NSPCC Cartoon was a live-action and animation combined PSA that aired in the UK in 2002. In the PSA, it shows a father attacking his son for little or no reason, while cartoon sound effects and a laugh track is played in the background. This PSA is disturbing to me in the sense that it shows something that would in a cartoon be seen as comedic and funny, but puts it in a more realistic light, which really shows how disturbing it can actually be when it actually does happen to a real child.
What's this? Hey, you had a hard day, have you? Hey, you've been sitting here all day watching telly? Who's touched my videos? I said, who's messed up my videos? Don't just sit there when I'm talking to you. Get out! Start backing your ideas up, son. Okay, I'm telling you. Now what the hell are you up to? Look at the state of this place. Hey, look at the state of it. Look at it. What did I tell you about running indoors? Hey, what did I tell you? Where are you? Here you are. What are you up to? I just asked you what you're up to. Why you do this? You dirty bastard! Get out! Get it, get going, you fucking rope! Get out of here!
The Hansel and Gretel hearing test video was a video that just displays a still image from a Hansel and Gretel book with a young girl laughing in the background. Then a voice is heard saying, if you hear a child, you will be found and sent to jail. Otherwise, you will have nothing done to you because you're a normal person. This is a very disturbing PSA in my opinion, as it really shows what some of these disturbing people have in their minds when hearing something just as innocent as a child laughing. I'm not going to play the video just because it is literally just a still image. I've described everything that is to be heard about it. The ISPCC I Cant Wait PSA aired in 2011 in Ireland. It displayed a child who was afraid of his father because of the continuous abuse that he would put him through. The PSA, honestly, like, emotionally, rather than making me disturbed, it just made me extremely sad and disheartened. It's fucking horrible that this happens to children so often, and it disgusts me that someone who's supposed to love their child and take care of them could instead, like, inflict so much harm to them for the rest of their lives, so they could be affected by the abuse that they go through as a child. It's just fucking disgusting to me.
I can't wait till I grow up. I'll have the right to be happy, to be kept safe, to be kept warm, to feel loved, to be listened to be heard, to never, ever, ever cower or tremble or shake, or have my innocence punched or kicked or strained away. I'll fight for the rights of children like me, who don't have a childhood. I can't wait until I grow up.
Join the fight for children's rights.
Dirt Racer Road is a road safety PSA that aired in 2000 in Australia. It was made to convince people to drive carefully in suburban neighborhoods, whether that be driving slowly or just being more cautious of children playing. The PSA is pretty disturbing, as it really goes from super happy to very dark in like a snap. It's very quick, and if you weren't expecting it, it might catch, a good amount of people off guard.
Having fun in the sun on your new dirt racer. So many things to see, so many places to be. Fun for you and me, riding fast and free.
You can't always see what's coming. 10 kilometers an hour can make a big difference.
The Point of View Sandy Hook PSA was created by the Sandy Hook Promise Association in order to inform people on the signs of someone on the verge of committing a large-scale attack, like a mass shooting. I think it's very disturbing, as it does show the signs of someone preparing to shoot up a school, and a lot of the stuff like showing that the students already knew that he had planned on it. You can see subtle clues, whether it's like in a post or on him having guns in his locker. Well, gun stickers, not actual guns. But it seems like nobody really takes it serious and no one seems to care, which is a big problem with a lot of these shootings that happen. School shootings are a very large epidemic in America especially, so this is a very important PSA to have out. They show a lot of him getting bullied and getting called a freak by other kids before he finally, does what he does. And I'm not justifying him shooting anyone. Bullying is fucking horrible, but I don't think you're gonna solve anything by hurting other people in the same way that they hurt you. Even though I know sometimes it does seem like that's the only way. So yeah, if you are struggling mentally from bullying, I definitely would seek help. I'll probably put a link in the description to like a hotline that you can call. But yeah, that is the premise of this.
Dang, bro, I'm so late. Yeah, I'm late to class, man. Thinking about who I was gonna vote for, probably Drew. Jasmine. No, bro, she's fake. She's fake.
President, here you go. Thank you. Hi guys, vote for me for class president. Hi ladies. I'm not voting for this. Can you believe this? Hi ladies.
I missed my call. Someone wrote dead man on my poster.
Dude, this sure locked me, right?
Just leave me alone.
You're not voting for your ex-boyfriend.
Here you go. Thank you. Hi guys, vote for me for class president.
Your principal speaking. Don't forget, cast your vote today.
All right, come on, guys. Gym class ended 5 minutes ago. Let's go.
Go, stupid freak!
Look at me!
I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I put a lot more effort into it than I have in a lot of my other videos just because I really want this to be something I'm proud of, and I plan on putting a lot of effort into more of my upcoming videos. I am gonna put out like a second and maybe even third part to this just in case it takes too long, and hopefully I'll be more efficient in my editing and getting everything out the more I do it. If you did like this video and you want to see more from me, you know, hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, I hope I can see you all very soon in the next video. I'll try to not be lazy and get out as soon as possible. And there might be like other gameplay or just general clips of me doing things, you know, just as filler content, but I want to try to focus more on these bigger works that I'm, I guess, more proud of rather than just, you know, one-off gameplay and stuff like that. So yeah, I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.